right, we got one more speaker before we go to a nice intermission. Melissa Fanning is a dynamic training coordinator with a heart for helping others flourish, following in the footsteps of her father, a Navy instructor. With nearly 3 decades of dedicated service to the City of Hampton, Melissa brings a wealth of experience and passion to her role. She holds a Bachelor of Science in Public Administration from Virginia Tech. Anybody Virginia Tech? Anybody? Okay. Wait. Who's it? Wait. What's the hokey? Hokey. What's a hokey? Oh. All right, you got to go to Virginia Tech. I understand. She has a Master of Science in Criminal Justice from St. Leo University. As the founder of Birthing Purposes LLC, Melissa is committed to empowering youth and showcasing her literary works, including See Lessons with Daddy and its companion workbook, as well as the creative coloring book, Melissa and the Moroccan Chameleon. And Fix Your Crown, Remember Who You Are. Ladies and gentlemen, Melissa Fanning.
We've all seen the notices where an individual's name is printed, their age, the date they go missing, their gender, their race, their hair color, their complexion. What were the circumstances that they disappeared, last day they were seen? And what may have happened? Now open your eyes. The thought of that is extremely upsetting. I received a call several months ago from my brother. I thought he was just calling to check on my mom, as normal. Pretty much every other day he'll call. But something was different in his voice. It wasn't that. So I asked him, "What's wrong?" And he shared with me that his bonus daughter was missing. Immediately, I could feel the terror of just having someone you love missing. And he shared how his wife was on the road, going to the grandparents' house where she was living to find out what happened. Where was her daughter? And she was frantic because I called her. What do you do when something like that happens? In my case, I was able to contact a friend who put me in contact with the Black and Missing Foundation. As soon as I contacted them, it was boots on the ground. Got all the information, and they immediately assisted us, and they were so instrumental in a positive outcome. But what happens when you don't have that? According to a report that they completed in 2019, 40% of all missing children in the United States are Black girls. Hold on. And what's really atrocious is our girls only make up 14 to 15% of the general population. So there's a problem. So what do you do? How can we equip our girls and change this narrative so our girls don't go missing, that they have positive outcomes? There are 3 things that come to mind. And although we're having this conversation, and you're listening to what I have to say, we have to do more than just talk. I'm actually giving you a call to action because I believe we are generational curse breakers and legacy builders. 3 areas that we need to address immediately in your localities would be policy changes. If you're a registered voter, you pay taxes, and there are government agencies that are needing encouragement, be present and advocate. The National Missing and Unidentified Person System, along with the Amber Alert, they receive government dollars. There is an opportunity to make them accountable and encourage them to reach out to everyone, regardless of their skin complexion. Likewise, you need to vote. You need to write. You need to show up to these meetings. And also insist on racial and ethnic data collection so it can highlight the trends and the disparities that are happening in these marginalized communities. That's one thing we can do, because we are generational curse breakers and legacy builders. The media needs to cover everybody. Just like they cover our counterparts, they need to cover us too, and not lagging immediately. And one of the ways we can do that is to speak out. When we think of other ways to intervene or to address the situation, it's through law enforcement, training, and accountability. Our law enforcement, I'm grateful for them, but every area needs improvement. It's just that simple. And as such, training needs to cover, and as they serve in your communities, we need to encourage the training to deal with biases, to address the adultification of our girls just because they are shapely. And sometimes, we can be verbally aggressive. But these are areas that need to be addressed, and our law enforcement need to be accountable for posting the information. Once they receive a report, it can't sit on a desk. It can't wait, because the sooner you put the information out there, the sooner our young girls can be found. In our case, we were very fortunate that the Black and Missing Foundation posted the information in regards to my niece. She was found within 48 hours. They are a non-profit organization that is worth being supported. We couldn't have done anything other than wait on the police department to go through their system, which simply isn't fast enough. Our girls, when they're not posted, when that information does not get out, they're not found. The longer they're not found, the more likely they won't be found. And if they're found, the outcome is more dire. So the sooner, the better. And you can address your local police departments, chiefs of police, local officials to insist on training and better accountability for the responses. Because we are what? Generational curse breakers and legacy builders. And a final area of intervention that can be addressed is programming. I'm here representing Fix Your Crown, Remember Who You Are, as an innovative tool that helps our girls understand who they are. The goal is to equip them to thrive in our society when things are against them. Help them understand how to make decisions. Help them understand what a healthy relationship looks like. As caregivers, that is our responsibility. And help them with the next steps that they're going to have in life. There are other programs in your community for you to support, for you to encourage young girls to participate in. It acts as a protective factor. It decreases their risk in possibly being abducted or sex trafficked. So it's vital that we support those programs as well. Although Black and Missing Foundation is a nonprofit, they help to find our girls. And as kind as they were, I like to see them do something else. That means our girls won't go missing, right? So why am I talking to you? Because you can make this happen. We can do this. This is something we can intentionally address with our time, our talent, and our treasures. Give up some Benjamins to these programs. Give up some of your time. If you can't, the money is always good. Money answers all things, right? So I just want to remind you, each one of you that are present today, that this is a responsibility for all of us. And if you don't know, fix your crown. Remember who you are. We want our girls home, and we want them in safe spaces. Because ultimately, this is who we are. We're kings and queens. Thank you.